Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio with mods. So we're almost to the point where we kind of need to do something other than just red and green signs. We just got the oil industry up and running. I think it's time to focus all of our efforts on trying to make blue signs happen as quickly as we can. So I've been looking around the map just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and make a little bit of plastic. Not a ton, just some. So we'll get some plastic going here. We've got a fuel line right next door. I think we can get by with just a regular inserter. Let's go ahead and put that guy there, and we're going to run the plastic down that way. And the goal, I think, is going to be to get this plastic over by the current circuit chain, and then just see if we can maybe upgrade some of those circuits into advanced circuits, and eventually get to the point where we can make robots, and then we can make something massive. And when we make that massive thing, all of a sudden, we're going to have the ability to really, oh, look at that, we have no underground pipe. How annoying. Well, I'm not a plebe. A plebeian. A pleb. So I'm not going to make it myself like a fool. I am going to run back over here and pick some up. I noticed that a few of my copper mines have shut off. Also, one thing I'd like to do is actually start to upgrade the miners. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's grab all this stuff. Nice. 300 pipe, 50 underground pipe. We are ready. We are ready for some serious piping. We will run pretty much all of this underground. And rather than like do all of the plastic work over here and like try to ferry the stuff really far away, how cool would it be if we had that mod that increases the distance of underground pipes? It certainly would make things prettier. There's also another mod that I had tried at one point that allows you to have pipes that are completely next to each other and not have it matter. Which was an interesting mod. Alright, let's run this way, and you know what, I think I might actually lock those there and there, since we do use these quite often. Okay, and why don't you turn one more time, we'll have you kind of go up to here. There's our plastic. Plastic is online. I guess we will upgrade to a fast guy. Just in case. They don't cost any extra power. 400 watts no matter what. No matter which type of inserter it is. These guys are 2.5 times as fast as regular. And they take the same amount of maintenance power, so we might as well. So there comes plastic. Pretty early on, we'll go ahead and allow it to run on both sides. I don't really see any reason to have it just on one side. And this thing was all temporary just to get the stone unloaded, so we can get rid of this stuff, get rid of these cables. I'd also kind of like to maybe upgrade some of these lines. Never did understand why they didn't make it. You know how like you can upgrade a machine, right? Like upgrade a machine from level 1 to level 2. Why can't you upgrade electrical poles by just like clicking? You know? Wouldn't that just kind of like make sense? Be able to do that? Alright, so there's our plastic. It's over here. We've got an iron field here, but not going to worry about that. So, we need to make some advanced circuits. Let's get like 4 of them going. I highly doubt we'll be able to support this, but we'll try. So we need electronic circuits, which we have. We need plastic bars, which we have, and we need copper cable, which we will have, assuming we can bring some copper over, which shouldn't be too hard. This thing could be continued through. Be a little bit squirrely to try to get it over there, but I bet we can find a way. What if we, first off, bring you to there, send you underground as far as you can go, and we kind of squirrel you around, down. Oh yes, this is the kind of factory that makes people stay awake at night. I love it. And we'll just kind of do a little curve there at the end so we can have 2 fast inserter scrap coil. We're going to need to run some power. Okay, so first off, there's your circuits. You're going to need a faster inserter than that, for sure. So, there's your circuits. And we'll go like here, and there, and here. And we need to run the plastic kind of down this way, and ideally it would be coming in from both sides, actually. You know what? The other thing we need is some lights. Make it a little bit brighter. Well, I don't like it, but we're going to run two separate paths just to make it work. We don't need this much plastic. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to undo that before I forget, because having this much plastic on the belt is just a waste of petroleum. Not that we're going to run out of petroleum, it's just there's no purpose to having it. You know, it's not like we have the throughput necessary to need that much plastic on the belt. I always tend to do that. I tend to overkill a lot of resources. Alright, so we do want fast inserters to pick up the coil. And I think we're going to want fast inserters to put the coil down, because these things have a tendency to hoover up a lot of coil. And you'll need your long-handed inserter to pick up the things. And where are we going to put it, is the other question. Got advanced electronics, cool. I guess we get explosives, yay! So now we need a way to get these circuits out. And with these things here, I'm going to run into an issue. So how about we move these lines out to here. And now we have room for an extra inserter. We can actually go underground. And this might work. It looks like we're definitely having some power issues right now. Having some issues actually getting that all to fit. Should probably solve the power issue as well. But first, I want to solve this issue. I want to get this thing fixed. Okay, so get these things out of there. Of course, they're right on the cables, which won't work for me. I think we have no fuel. Yeah, it's actually a fuel shortage. It's not that I was going to say, we didn't go so far over 10 megawatts that the power's just going to shut off. I had thought that this was getting a little bit sparse, but... Alright, well, it'll take a little while for that increased fuel to make it down there. So we're going to continue to have power issues for a little bit. I'll go throw some coal into the back burners. Try to jumpstart the system a bit. Why don't we grab half of it again. Get them all running. If we get all those new miners working at full steam, should be good. Running out of coal here, or copper here. Actually, running out a lot of copper reserves here. I guess we get the... What do we get next? Armor crafting 3. Why not? Alright, so we're working on circuits. You know what we could do? Just for the sake of not having to mess with underground poles anymore. We'll just run them one extra over. And now they're coming out. That's what's important. And the very first thing I want to do with these is, I think, just try to get some blue science packs being made. So we've got two of the components taken care of for blue science. We've got steel and we've got red circuits. Now we need batteries and we need smart inserters. Did I really do this? Did I never give you an inserter? I have replaced it with the wrong thing, that's why. I was gonna say. Alright, so plastic's perfectly fine. Why are you not working? You are working. Okay, everything's good. So let's see. Why don't we just say we're gonna make the blue science packs right over here. Is there space for that? Not quite. Let's move them back by a little bit. We want probably 5 of these things. Maybe even more. I think it might be like 8. But let's start with 5. And so we're going to need our 4 inputs. Let's run the inputs on the bottom. Getting steel over here is going to be kind of a pain. Batteries is just a matter of getting the petroleum, which we've already brought over. So we need to get some steel and some copper either up here or bring the petroleum over even further, which will probably be an easier solution, come to think of it. Although there's a lot of trees in the way. And of course getting the steel all the way over here is going to be a pain too. What I might do is just do a big old steel chest with a reserve. I do think that that's going to be the easier method. We'll go grab some of this stuff. I actually got plenty of inserters, it's just the belts that I need. I do have a few gears. We could compress the wood. Why not? Haven't done that before. Wood stacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we can. Alright, so that'll be steel on one side. We can make the assembling machine, or the smart inserters, I think, manually. I don't need to worry about like ferrying them over, you know. Alright, so this all has power. Let's get a few lights. And we'll go with our regular inserters in the center, and we'll go with our long-handed inserters on the end. No, on the inside, because stupid lights. Should have got the inserters in place before I tried doing lights. Okay, and so that means you're going to need to run all the way down to here. And the output's going to be on this side. And we'll double up the cables so that they look nice. And once this thing is done, we're going to have to push this whole thing away, but it's not a big deal to do that. Do I have any steel on me? I do, so let's just throw some steel in there for the sake of getting it out there. And let's finish off by seeing how close we can get to getting batteries and smart inserters being made. So batteries is just... we need water, because we're going to mix water with something, petroleum I think. I forget. What is... Yeah, sulfur is water and petroleum. And then we take the iron with the sulfur. So we need iron and copper in order to make batteries. That's all it really comes down to. Iron, water, petroleum, and copper. So, we could grab from this iron here. Although, it's getting awfully squirrely. It really is. And I think I saw some water over here. Oh yeah. We've got water, we've got iron. We've got copper. kind of continue this bus. This will just be where we make batteries. I'm gonna have to run a whole bunch of petroleum lines through the forest up there. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. But that's just what we're gonna have to do. Let's get, I guess we knock out shotgun shell shoot. No, that's silly. Let's get, I guess, lab efficiency. Yep, that's the one. Alright, so to make batteries, it's just gonna be batteries. Start from the end, right? So batteries. You're gonna grab your... That's not gonna work. Well, it will if we run the sulfur on the bottom. So we run the sulfur down here. We connect the sulfur in on one side each. And then you grab your iron and you grab your copper. Iron, copper. And you get power. And the iron's gonna have to keep going. I think we're actually kind of running low on power. No, we're not actually. You know what? Now that we've got the fuel going, it's actually still running just fine. Everything's great. Everything's dandy. Okay, so now in order to do the rest, you actually need sulfuric acid. To make the sulfuric acid, we need 2 more chemical plants. One of which is going to need water and petroleum. The other one needs iron. I think we will put a buffer. So let's go here. Do I have any more tubs? I don't. You're going to make sulfuric acid. And you're going to go into a tub. I'd rather go that way. Here's your pipe of sulfuric acid. Let's get our power over to here. Only thing you need is sulfur, iron plate, water. Where is our pipe? There it is. Pump, rather. Go underground just to there, because we're going to need it for a couple things. There's your water. Curve you in there. There's your iron. And lastly, we've got sulfur. Which is just water and petroleum. And we can run you up to here. The very last thing I need is to get that petroleum over there. Let's see if I returned. It's gonna be a pain getting that water in, or getting the petroleum around, because I don't think there's any buildable space over here. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Let me move this thing off by 1. And now we can go petroleum here, underground pipe that way. And now we just have to get petroleum somewhere up there-ish. Didn't you need... No, you don't need anything, really. Yeah, you've got everything you need. We just need to get the sulfur over. And then we got battery production. Will come out right here. Batteries are going to mix in with the... probably with the steel line. That'll be batteries. Let's go grab some petroleum. And then we're like right there. We're so close. There's no no stone left. We'll leave the rest of it there in case I end up with more. So petroleum's here, huh? Well, let's get some more petroleum over. It's not that far through the woods. Could be worse. I'm just trying to stay optimistic. I'm really not looking forward to this at all. Had to be in the woods, didn't it? Couldn't be a big open field. Nope. Nope. We're going to build this thing in the woods. It could be worse. It's true. There could be biters. But there aren't. This map is beautiful. Okay, I think one more and then we cut down. That's this new thing where it like actually flashes at you when it autosaves, and I don't really like it. Alright, lab efficiency, sweet. Let's get lab efficiency again, because I've got nothing else to research. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful! Look at that. We made it. Ah! Damn. Alright, batteries are online. Sulfuric acid. You guys are good? Sulfuric acid's coming in. We're good. We're good. We're making the batteries. Good, 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 and good. Batteries coming out. One more component, and we will have our science ready to go. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. Next video will be all about getting that blue science going, and we will be ready for some new stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.